Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, buddies. Welcome back to our channel, Oracle Buddy. Hope you all are doing great. Today we will discuss about Business Intelligent Publisher or BI Publisher reports. So, what is a BI Publisher? BI Publisher is a reporting tool to create reports in HTML, PDF, or Excel format, and we can schedule it for a particular time, date, and a report structure and to a distribution list, and it will send the report to the business users. So this is a document which describes about designing and publishing BI reports. So this documentation is for the data modelers and report designer for modeling data and creating report layout for pixel perfect report using Oracle Analytics Publisher. So in the report, there are two main things. One is the UI, which we are seeing, or the RTF template. The template can be of different types like RTF, Excel, and others. And the template will tell us about how the look and feel of the report will be there. And there is another part, which is a data model, and it will have the data set and all the columns and rows which needs to be published. And we will have in the data set, we will have a SQL query or any other type of queries if you are using. So based on that, the data extraction will happen. So let's discuss about what is a data model. So data model is an object that contains a set of instruction to retrieve and structure data for pixel perfect report. Data model resides as separate objects in the catalog. So in the data model, so first thing is that we have to create a data set. So to create a data set on the component pane of the data model editor, we have to click on new data set and we can select our data set, source data set type. We will need to complete the required fields and we will create a data set for that. I will show you how to create a data set. So data sets can be created using SQL query. So you have to click on new data set and then click on SQL query. And there you can write the SQL query. So in the SQL query, like we can have conditions or anything, whatever you want to put, you can have. And these are the supported column types. So you can either create the data set using SQL queries or LDAP or MDX query, or you can use different things like CSV, HTTP XML feed, or Microsoft Excel file. So from all these, you can create the data set. Next, we will go to the test data models and generate sample data. So for creating the sample data, you have to click on the data, and it will show you the whatever data the query is fetching. If you want to edit the data set, you have to click on the edit button and you can edit the data set. Next, we'll talk about the parameters. So you can have a report having some parameters like anything like order number or item number or from date to date, from this division to this division, from this location to other location. So all these date parameters, you can have parameters or like many types of parameters, or you can choose also not to have any parameter. So parameters are different types of parameters we can use, like text type. It enables entering a text like string to pass. Menu type, where we can use LOV. Date, which we can use the date and we can choose the date format. POV, search. These are all the types of parameters which we can use. So here is the tabular view where you can like whether this parameter supports or not. So it SQL query supports all parameters. So similarly, all these have parameters are supported or not. Like CSV file, it doesn't support the parameters. Then how to add a new parameter? Like you have to click on new parameter and you can click the parameters. So if it is a text type, what will all be the values? And if you create that as a menu type, it will have a drop down. So different types of date parameters. So you can have a select, you can select a date from the LOV. So this is all type of parameters are there. So next is triggers. So you can write after and before triggers as well. So whenever the report will run, so if it is after trigger, then it will call a PLSQL package. So you can choose it like this. So you can name the trigger and then whether it's type of after data or before data and which PLSQL package it will call. So you can give all this information. Then we have other things like flexi field and bursting as well. So these are all the things you can functionality, you can get the functionality in BI Publisher. So first you have to log into MFCS, and here in the menu you can see the reports. Once you click on the reports, so the BI Publisher page will open. So it will look like this. So this is the UI of the BI Publisher, or if you have the BI Publisher link as well, if you can directly put it in the URL and you can put your username and password, and this BIB page will look. So right now we are in catalog. So this is the catalog view of look. So let's go to the first one, which is home. So when you can see it in home, we have reports, report jobs, and data model. So if you want to create anything, you can create, like we have catalog folders, reports, jobs. Next is the catalog. So catalog will have all the custom and all the you Oracle base, everything reports will be there. So all these reports you can see it here, and in catalog you will see this is the showing the location. From here, if you see, there is a plus button. So if you click on here, you can create a folder. So let's create a folder first. So let me give the name as test and create. So our folder is created, we can go inside it. So now if you see, my location has changed to my folder test. So inside this folder, we will create reports. So we have other option like expand if you want to delete this folder, if you want to copy this folder, upload if you want to upload any of the BIP report which is in the share in your staging, you can download there and you can upload it into another environment if you want to rename properties. So this is how here also we have option like upload resource, download resource, refresh. If you want to cut anything, copy. If you want to delete, so all these options are there. Next is the new. So if you click on new, we will have report, report job, data model, style. So anything you want to create a new report or a data model, you can go from here. And then we have open. So if you want to see all the scheduled reports, you can click on this report jobs and you can see. And the report job history, if you want to see the scheduled job histories, you can click on see here. Next is the help button, and next is the my profile. So once you click on my profile, my account is there, administration is there, sign out. So once you click on my account, so here you can see the user ID, name, and groups, which all groups are assigned to this user. Next is administration. So once you click on administration, so you can have all the configuration setup here, like how delivery setups are here, security configuration, JDBC connections, and system maintenance, like server configuration properties. All configurations are here. You can check it here. And the last is the sign out. Once you click on sign out, it will get signed out. So this is all about the BI Publisher UI. So let's now try to build a new report. So we will create a report inside our test folder. So we'll create on test. Then first we will create a data model. So we will need to click on data model. So once we click on data model, so here you can see there is a plus symbol. So here we have event triggers, flexi wheel, list of values, parameter, bursting. So all these functionalities are there. So let's try to create a data set first. So click on the plus symbol. So you can here you can see the SQL query, LDAP query, MDX query. So all type of different type of data sets you can create. So we will go with the SQL query. Here you can give any name like any test report, test sales report. You can give it the name like test sales, test order report, whatever report you want to create, you can give a then data source you will need to create on, click on RMS. Type of SQL, whether it is a standard, we will do as standard SQL. So we'll put a select statement. So here you can have a parameterized also and non-parameterized based on your needs. So here I have using the showing, we want to show you how the parameter works. So I will put a parameter. I'm doing select order number status from odd head where order number in P order number. So double column you have to give and P order number. So this will be a parameter now. Now click on OK. So once I click on OK, the one pop-up will come which will ask for the variable. So see this is asking add parameter. Please select one or more bind variables to create corresponding parameters. So I'm clicking on this and clicking on OK. So once I clicked on OK, then now if you see the P order number has came. So the name is P order number, data type is whatever you want. You can select string, integer, boolean, date, float. And the parameter type you can choose text, menu, date, POV. So in the text, if you see, it is just a text field. You can give the text field size, maximum size it can. If you give a menu, you can see the list of values. Right now, we have not created any list of values, so it is empty. So you can have like maximum number of values to be displayed. You can select multiple selection. You can, and if you want to select all in null, whether null values will be passed or all values will be passed. And the refresh other parameters on change if there are multiple parameters. So if you want to refresh the other parameter based on the selection of this parameter, you can change to do that. So now we have created this. So I just want text one is very simple. Like you just have to enter the text as a parameter. I will show you how to do it as a menu. So for this, we need a LOV. So I will go to list of values and will click on plus. So I will give a list like P order number LOV. So this is the LOB I'm trying to create. I will use the SQL query for now. Data source I will choose as RMS. And then I will write a query here. So basically I'm picking all the order numbers from, because there will be a lot of records. So I will use only the where worksheet order number. I'm just picking it from here. Now if I go to P order number, you can see the list of values has populated here, P order number LOV. If there are multiple LOVs, it will show multiple LOVs here. Now I have to go to test order and I will save it first. So let me save it in test folder. We'll give the name as test order report, and I will save it. So now it is saved. So now I can go to structure. Now I will show you that this is the data type G1 order number status. Next we have the data here. So here we have to give you our inputs. So suppose if we are selecting these two orders and click on view. So this is the tree view, and if you want to see the table view, you need to click on this. So this is how our report will look. You can save it as a sample data if you want. Then we have to create a report for this. So this is how the VIP report will look. These are the parameters. This is the list of values. If you want any triggers, you can put it the triggers here. And here is the code, like what the elements it is picking. So now if you want to create a report, you can click on create report here. So once you click on create report, whether you want to use a data model, so you can use data model and you can click on next. Whether you wanted a portrait model or landscape, whether you want a table, a chart or pivot type, whether you want a header or footer, you can select all everything and click on next. Now it will have like all the order number and status. So you have to drop here whatever we want to show. Like first you have to show the order numbers and then status. So this type of things if you want to can create on like next and do. Otherwise you can save report at the end, finish. Otherwise, what you can do is, if you don't want to create it like this, if you want to generate the template, you can cancel this. Then you need to select the data model from here. So I will select the data model which I have created before. So I will create on text report. And then I will click on generate, and I will give a name like test report and click on generate. So what it will do is it will create the test report one. If you want to change any properties, you can click on properties. You can see here like the English is the locale, and this is the test report RTF template, and go back return. And if you want to delete this template, you can delete it here. If you want to edit the template, you can click on edit and it will be downloaded. And then if you want to view as a list, so you can click on this view as a list. So here you can see there are all the output formats which are available for this are HTML, PDF, RTF. And this is type right now, it is of RTF type. Default format is HTML. You can change it to Excel if it will download it as Excel. If you want a PDF format, it will download a PDF. So any format if you want, you can choose. And then this is the default layout. So if you have multiple layouts, you can select one of them as a default layout. And then it is active and view online. So all this, if you remove it or remove these, so other templates will not be visible to the other users. So this is how it looks. So you just click on save. And now I will give a name like test report and save this RTF template. So this will be our UI now. So now I will click on view report. So if you see here, like this report has already ran, but if you want, you can put it as a mandatory field. So for that, you need to go to catalog, and then you need to make it edit. And if you see here parameters, so here it is the mandatory field. If you want to click on mandatory, so every time the report runs, it will ask for the mandatory field. If you don't put it, then anyways, it is fine. You just need to put the enter the data. If you put that, so you need to go to catalog again and open the report. So this time it will pop up a message. One of mandatory parameters are empty. This is a warning message. So it will show you that you have to enter this. So you can select any of the order number and click on apply. So this is your report. So this is how your BI publisher report will look like. So you can change this format and everything in the RTF template that I will show you right now. So what you need to do is go to catalog. So this is your data model, and this is your RTF template it is. So you need to go to edit. So here you once you click on edit, so it will save it, and I've already saved it before, so I will just open the report. So this is how it is looking. So what you can do is you can put a logo here. You can put a logo here. You can write anything, the report name here. Then you can like you can change the color. You just need to right click here, and you can give, if you want to change any format, delete table, just like this. And if you want to put any color, or you can want to text color, if you want to change, you can change as per your need. And then if you want to change that the font of this, you can change the font as well. And so these are the all the headers of this report. And you can, if you want to put, you can put your logo here, and the date format if you want to change. So here if you see this is a group and this is a block. So here if you see, this is the first G. So this is the G1 bookmark. And next is the order number. So this is a placeholder for order number. So these are the types, like whether it's you want a regular type number or anything. And then you have status also. So similarly, you have like status. For status, this is the placeholder. You can choose any type of, and text format also. You can choose lower, upper, anything, and maximum length you can choose here. And this is the end placeholder. So this is the end of this. So this is how the RTF template looks like. You can change, make modification, save it. Once saved, you can come here and you can click on this plus symbol. Sorry, this add new layout. You have to click on that. Then you want to upload it. You have to create. You can give the new layout name. You can choose the file. You have to change the file name as well because that file name is already there. So you have to choose the file. You can type RTF template. Local, you can choose English language or any other language, whatever you want. Then you have to click on upload and it will be uploaded. So this is how the report will be created. Now I will show you how to schedule this report. So if you want to schedule this report, so what we need to do is here we have to go to schedule, click on schedule button. And now for scheduling, like it is, you have to give a fixed amount of parameter, or if you want to select all, you can select all, or any particular order number. If you want to track, you can click on that order number. So these are the parameters for the online parameters which will be used while scheduling. Next, you need to go to output. Here you can change the name for any of the name, whatever you want. Format, if you want it in PDF, RTF, Excel, whatever, you can choose it. Time zone, at what time zone should it run, and then save output. Then in the destination field, you can click on destination. You can give your to name, to CC, reply, subject. You can give message. You can write any message if you want. And in the schedule, here you can, there is a frequency. It is like once, hourly, minutes. So if you choose once, you can choose either whether run now or you can give a start time. You need to check it on this and you can give a time anytime you want. Suppose 28th of March you need to run this report, it will automatically run at 9:58 a.m. If you choose hourly minute, then you have to, like, per hour or any minutes it needs to run, you have to give them hour per hour. Suppose every 3 hours it needs to run, or any minutes you need to run, and then start time, end time. Similarly, daily we have once a daily, twice a daily, weekly on which day you want to run, monthly which month and time you want to run. So you can choose any of it while scheduling. So then in the notification, if you want, you can give your email address and it will tell you whether it is failed, skipped or completed anything. And then you need to click on submit. So once you submit it button, your schedule will be enabled. So on the date and time, so it will run automatically. Now we have report jobs. So so for this, like all the scheduled jobs, it will be shown here. And this is the test user. Right now there is no schedule, so you can, so here you can see the schedule reports with your username. If you remove the username and you can see search, you will see all the schedule reports. So once schedule reports are there, you can delete the schedule here. You can pause it, and if you want anything is paused, you can resume it. So these are all the functionalities of this BIP. And the report job history also, it will show you all the history jobs which already ran. Right now there is no schedule reports for this test user, that's why it is not showing. If you remove this and search it for, it will show you all the uh, enabled reports, scheduled reports. So that's it in the BIP reports. So this is how you create a report, schedule it report, and you can link it to the MFCS UI as well. I will show you it in another video. Or if you have any doubt, you can ask me over comments and I will reply and clarify all your doubts. So that's it for in the BIP scheduler. Hope you have enjoyed my content. If you have enjoyed my content, please subscribe to our channel Oracle Buddy. Hit and subscribe button and become a part of our family. Your support means a lot to me. Please share your genuine feedback in our comment section. What improvements can we do and what else you want in the recordings. So please share us the feedback. Uh, Hope you have a nice day. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.